born on Long Island and raised on Long Island, and then I did all my formal education on Long Island. Medical school, I transferred out to Iowa, and that's where I went to medical school. I came back to New York for my residency, specifically the Bronx. I trained at St. Barnabas on 103rd and 3rd Avenue.
Right.
I practiced in the Bronx. I did my residency in family practice, so let's not miss that point. And I practiced in the South Bronx for 16, 17 years. And then I decided to move into Manhattan. I opened up a practice in Manhattan, and I practiced there about 6 years in Manhattan now.
So you've seen the suffering of people over many years.
Absolutely. We know, we know for a fact that the Bronx is the unhealthiest borough in all of New York City. And depending on the medical condition, we know that it's one of the unhealthiest communities in America.
It is. It's sad.
Yes.
But you've tried your best to educate the people. I know you're my doctor, and we did a lot of medical clinics and workshops. And share with us, because one of the things you found out was that there's a real drug problem in the Bronx, and you tried to address it by bringing people, educating the people to what was going on way before opioid and all this. You were ahead of it, really.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about that then.
Well, yes. Well, we worked together for over a decade, approaching 2 decades of doing community outreach.
Close to 20 years.
Yeah, exactly. And you were my mentor, and actually that's how I was raised. You know, my parents being educators, teaching me how to help others. And before I went to medical school, I was teaching high school. So using that educational background and then just expanding my audience and having you as my mentor, and then working together as a team, because we became a team, and then expanding the audience and educating the community on health. Using what I went to school for, health, science came really easy to me. So taking my knowledge and then breaking it down into layman's terms and educating the community on health, nutrition, diet, exercise, and being compliant, and finding a physician that you have a comfortable relationship with. A lot of people feel that they're locked into their physician, and they don't have a really good relationship with their physician. Maybe their physician doesn't listen to them. Maybe they have poor bedside manner, whatever the issue is. They feel that they're locked in and they have no choice, and that was the first thing we said, no, you do have a choice. You can change your provider. If you're not happy, it's a relationship. You can change that relationship like any relationship. If you find a physician that you really feel comfortable with, that's your person. Stay with that individual.
Well, I know about that because you've been in my position now close to 20 years.
Yes.
And it's been a blessing because I'm turning 83 years old. And everybody's saying, well, what? I said, well, first of all, you got to meet Dr. Tomeo and realize the importance that he played in my life. He's making the same impact on the lives of many others. And so I really thank God for our relationship.
Yep.
It's gone beyond that. Our families are connected, and we're looking forward even 4th of July to get together.
That's right.
So this is just... what we're talking about is a doctor that is concerned about not only his patients, but his community. Now, the book is called Miracle Marijuana. And to me, when I read this book, it was more than a book of stories.
Right.
It was an education, because I had no clue of the value of medical marijuana. But first, for people to go into this area of medical marijuana, they, even doctors, some of them aren't qualified to do that.
That's correct.
You were qualified. How is that qualification?
Sure. New York State's they're very strict. When it comes to medicine in America, we're conservative. And for New York State, we're even more conservative, ultra conservative. So in order to prescribe medical marijuana, you need to take an exam. It's a course, it's 4.5 hours, and then you sit and you take an exam. For me, I took that exam, but after I took the exam, I passed the exam, but I did not feel comfortable enough prescribing the medical cannabis. I prefer to say cannabis. When you use marijuana, I kind of like, the first image that comes to mind is the character in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Spicoli, that the stoner surfer. Hey man, where's my pizza?
Right.
So I prefer to use medicinal or medical cannabis. But I didn't feel comfortable after I took that course. It just didn't give me enough information. It was just the very basic material, very basics. So I spent about another 10 to 12 hours reading in addition to the full point 5. And once I finished all that material, that's when I felt comfortable and I said, I know this material, I'm comfortable, and I can start prescribing. Up to that point, just taking full point 5 hours, not comfortable, not enough information in New York State's that course that they offer. But then once you pass the exam, you can start prescribing.